Oh? Oh.
2 o'clock in the morning and she wipes away the tears.
My name is Frank Adler. I'm an independent researcher and writer on unsolved historical crimes.
And this is her flat, isn't
It
it?
is her flat, yes.
What happened on the day she disappeared?
Right, well I can't be definite about the day she disappeared. I popped in I water the plants, and I was surprised to discover that her case was half packed. Makeup, hair grips, Durex, all ready as if to go somewhere. But she has gone somewhere, but not obviously on holiday.
And why didn't you go to the police when you thought that she'd disappeared?
Well, I couldn't be certain she had disappeared, but it did seem odd. I mean, I did actually ring them up, but they didn't seem to be showing much interest. Well, first of all, I had a little bit of a think about what might have happened. Then I went into her flat and just had a look at what was there. Interesting. This is Claire's dining room table. I've left it exactly as I found it, and there are several points which catch my eye, are of interest. One is this iPad thing, and this looks to me very much like cocaine.
So let's talk about the online journal. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I've been having this online journal for some years now about historic cases, and I find it quite amusing and quite interesting, what some of the feedback I get sometimes. So when this came up and I decided to look into what had happened to Claire, I thought, well, okay, let's put this online, and I might get some feedback about what other people think.
And are you not worried that you're going to get your DNA all over this flat?
I, frankly, have little time for DNA. Another oddity here is this liqueur here. I smelt it, and it's a liqueur from Bhutan called Salubatu. Claire is not that sort of person, and neither, could I guess, were any of her men friends. Other things which are interesting I find odd are this sock. It's a sports sock, and it's a male sports sock.
And what was the turning point in this case for you? You discovered a particular clue.
Well, the first thing was the liqueur, although at that point it was sort of a curiosity. I didn't quite understand it. The second one was a curious thing, a small length of red thread. Why this particular red thread attracted my attention was I had a memory of having seen very similar red threads, but very particular texture, very particular thickness, very particular look. And I realised I had seen it on one of Bernie's puppets. Bernie downstairs, he does this about 2 or 3 times a day. And what is he doing? It's not normal. Bernie, well, I did some background into him. Bernie arrived in this block about 2.5 years ago. He wasn't exactly the friendliest of neighbours. Normally, when neighbours come in, they introduce themselves. Bernie did nothing of that, nor his wife. And then, about 6 months after he arrived, his wife disappeared. So I did a little bit more nosing around. It appears he had a couple of toy shops. He had one in Berwick Tweed that apparently burnt down.
It was done. And then nobody will ever know what happened to you. You'll be as good as new.
Bernie, it's Frank from upstairs. Hi. Hello. I was, you and I and the whole block are very concerned about what's happened to Claire, and I wondered if I could just come in and just have a little discussion about her.
I know that you could fuck off.
So Bernie, tell us a little bit about yourself. And what do you do?
I do this. Just made him. This is Mr. Wiggle It. Wiggle It.
Do you live here alone?
No. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Am I?
Did you know Claire very well?
I liked Claire. I liked her.
I felt that I had to investigate Bernie further. And to do that, given his attitude to me, I would have to break into his flat.
Send here. Jesus Christ. Yep. That's the red thread. Uh-huh. Yep. That's the button liqueur right enough.
To my horror, I found these.
Fucking hell. Well, we can't show these.
No.
Stab me with morphine, embalm me in margarine, kick all the old ones out of their face, cleanse me with sturgeon, pregnant me with blue jeans, anything you like, get me out of this place. Na 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 na.
Bernie, you know Frank's going to the police.
I heard them. I heard them fighting. Frank and Claire. Frank killed Claire. Frank killed Claire. Frank killed Claire! Nobody will believe me. Nobody will